KJ5Y and W5FMH club station on my list already. Anybody else like to check in? Go ahead. Okay, KHN, I got your call, and I missed the very beginning of it. I ought to know who you are. I know you've checked in a couple of times before, and I'm trying to look back on my list here to see if I can find you. I just can't place you the prefix, and I'll turn the antenna in just a minute. Right now, I'm a little bit up to the northwest. So hang on just a minute. Anybody else, before I turn the antenna, would like to check into the net? N5 Mike Tango? N5XZ, N5XZ, are you there? N5MT? Okay, the antenna's turning a little bit more up towards downtown Houston. HKN, do you hear me any better now? Over. Okay, I think it's W5HKN. Could be wrong. I'm looking back on the log, and I know you've checked in before. And oh, fiddle. Hang on a second. Let me look back couple more weeks here. Oh, anyway, while I'm kibitzing here, this is Mike, and the antenna is in Texas, even though I'm physically in Louisiana. 1010 number is 24949, and the shot 130. I am the chapter head, and let's see, the club that I take care of is Nancy Mike 5 Hotel, and the 1010 for the club is 68588. And like I mentioned before, you don't have to be a 1010 member to check in. Okay, I was hoping Al would be here tonight. He may be running late for dinner or something like that, so we'll let him help out when he gets on the net tonight, hopefully. Maybe I need to send him a text message or something. Anyway, so everybody stand by unless somebody is hearing me and would like to check in with a good signal. N5MT, listening? I heard another station trying to check in with a Juliet in the call sign, but I didn't copy very well. Hang on just a second. I'm looking for a note that I made. We have a new member in the Baytown area who might check in tonight. W5WES, Wesley, are you on frequency N5MT? Okay, station trying to check in. Try one more time, please. N5MT. Okay, I think I heard Alpha Yankee Zulu, but I could be wrong. Roy, are you hearing him at all? Over.
Negative, Mike. I can't even hear it.
Okay. Let me remind Al it's 7 o'clock. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Maybe he thinks it's 7 o'clock. Okay, and we'll get started here. I hope everybody had a good Memorial Day. And we were pretty good shape yesterday. And I got the message on to him. Okay. N5MT. I already gave my 1010 information. W5TKZ. Roy, go ahead with your information, please. N5MT.
N5NT, W5TKZ. Okay, Mike. This is Roy, Texas, 76490, and shot number Lima 222. Did a little bit of listening around on 10 meters today, but there wasn't anything spectacular going on, so I didn't do any actual transmitting. I just had my ears up, and didn't do very much. Back to you, Mike. W5TKZ.
Okay, Roger, Roger. Well, as busy working on my article. I think I've got it finished, but I still haven't put the solar flux numbers into it. Have you looked up what the solar flux numbers are today, Roy? Over.
Negative, but I can do that if you want to wait a moment.
Okay, let me go ahead and bring in Pat, and then I'll come back to you here in just a second. KJ5Y, Pat, go ahead, please. Okay, KJ5Y, thanks for the update, Pat, N5MT. All right, let me take a quick listen for Al or any other check-ins before I move the antenna a little bit. N5XZ, are you on frequency, N5MT? Okay, something may have come up, and I didn't think about texting him earlier today, so that's okay. Any other check-ins for the net, N5 Mike Tango? Okay, I'm going to move the antenna down towards Baytown a little bit, and I'm looking for Wesley, W5WES, W5WES. Are you on frequency? N5MT. W5WES, N5MT. On frequency, Wesley? Okay, don't hear Wesley. Wesley holds the highest 1010 number, unless there was one issued today. That could have been a German issue today. That's right. I haven't checked the book yet, and let me just type the number in: 77981. No, the German hasn't been assigned yet. We've got a new DX member who's in the process of being added, hopefully, to membership. I try to keep track of the DX stations and of who they are and stuff like that. And I was told that one was trying to join, and we were waiting for his membership dues to clear and stuff like that, since he's an international member. Okay. Any other Houston Shot members or even out of town listening to us like to check into the Houston Shot net? Please call N5MT. Roy, I've got the antenna pointing over to the northeast. Are you still hearing me okay, Roy? W5TKZ, N5MT? Okay, Roy's not coming in well, so I'm going to turn the antenna back over to Roy. This thing is a little bit more sharper than it used to be, Pat. So it's working real well, and kind of like Al's antenna. Hi, hi. Okay, W5TKZ, your turn now. N5MT, over.
N5MT and W5TKZ. Mike, I pulled up the data for the solar data, and the SFI just a few minutes ago was 98. The SN was 40. A index was 9, and the K index was 1. According to the list here, the bands are still just fair to good. Nothing excellent. Signal noise is 0 to S1, and nothing to write home about. It's not spectacular. That's probably why I didn't hear anything on 10 meters this afternoon. I do have a piece of news. I've been waiting for several years. Yes, several years, to get China on FT8. Well, yesterday I did it. Just on a whim, I turned on the radio and scanned 10 meters. Didn't hear much activity, so I started scanning the other band. Got up to 20 meters, and by golly, there was a Chinese station, and I gave him a call. And the second call I got him, put him in the log. Of course, I don't know if they use what you call it, the logging websites or not. There in China. But anyway, I got him. Finally, after all these years, I put him in my log. I actually ought to tack the log up on the wall. Waited so long for it. But that's about all the news that I've got from this side. Turn it back to you, Mike, W5TKZ.
Okay, Roger, Roger. W5TKZ in the group N5MT. Okay, thanks for the update. The 98, the flux has been 98 for about the last 3 days now, and the A has come down. The A was like 17, and the K was a 3 Saturday when we had our Louisiana net. Well, it was actually the flux was 114 then, so it's come down from 114 to 98, but it's been 98 for the last 3 days now. So, okay, thank you for the update, Roy. Let me see if I can copy W5HKN. W5HKN, are you copying me with this antenna direction in 5MT? Roy, tell W5HKN. I think I've got his call correct. If he's got something, I haven't picked up his 1010 number. I don't know if he was a member or not. See if you can raise him, Roy.
W5HKN, W5HKN, W5TKZ. Do you have a copy? Where is he? Do you have any idea where he's located, Mike?
I didn't see him in the log, so I think I'm pointing the antenna downtown now. So I assume he's in central portion of Houston. Over.
Well, I'm pointed out at you, so under the best of circumstances, I don't think this is going to work.
Okay, with the antenna pointing north, W5HKN, I don't know if I've got your call correct or not. W5HKN, I'm still looking back. It's KI5HKN. I finally see him. He's in Pinehurst, and I can't remember if Pinehurst is north of town. KI5HKN, N5MT. Try it again, over. KI5HKN, KI5HKN in Pinehurst, 1010 number 77362. Are you still on frequency, N5MT? Okay, do we have any other members or guests that are trying to check into the net tonight? Hang on a second. HKN, and his name is Robert was the one that I couldn't pick up a few minutes ago. Robert, if you're on frequency, go ahead. Or if anybody else would like to check in, please call N5 Mike Tango.
N5MT, this is Bravo Yankee.
Okay, we had a double there, and I got 4 Alpha Bravo Yankee, and if you're in 4 land, I don't have the antenna on you right now, and hang on just a second, 4 land. Was that you, Robert, KI5HKN and 5MT? Who's the other station besides the 4 that's trying to check in, please? Okay, I'm not picking it up. I'm going to turn the antenna more towards 4 land, and Okay, the antenna's about at 45 degrees. I'm in the south port of Houston, so I don't know if you're really in Foreland or if you're in Houston tonight. 4 Alpha Bravo Yankee. Try again. Nancy 5 Mike Tango.
Okay, N5, NT. Actually, if you're pointing north, you're hitting directly at me. I'm up here in Iowa. This is Kilo Bravo 4 Sierra Bravo Yankee. Name is Bryce. Go ahead.
Okay. My remote station is kind of slow tonight. I copied Kilo Bravo 4, I believe Sugar Alpha Kilo. And if that's right, thanks. Name is Mike, and the transmitter I'm talking on is in Texas. 1010 number here is 24949. Let me know the name and location. You told me what it was, and I didn't write it down. And if you're a 1010 member, give me your 1010 number. Go ahead, try it again.
Okay, the last three is Sugar Baker Yankee or Super Big Yankee, and the QTH is Hiawatha, Iowa, and my 1010 number is 45365. I'll say again, 45365, and I didn't quite catch your 1010 there, Mike. N5NT from KB4SBY.
Okay, KB4SBY, N5MT. Roger, Roger, on your 45365 is what I copied. And hang on just a second. 45365. Hope I got it right. And let me see. If I got the call. Okay, I got your call right. I got your 1010 number right. Okay, Bryce. And I had missed the name. Okay, I haven't typed into the other program that I've got staring in front of me here. I guess I better do that before I keep talking and just do it, and that way I can. Okay, we haven't worked before, so this is our first time, Bryce. The 1010 number here is 24949. 24949. I am the DX editor for 1010, so you've probably read some of my articles. And I QSL your 45365, and mine again is 24949. I have a club station I can give you, as also will be a new 1010 number for you. Go ahead, Bryce.
So anyway, not much else. We've been got a little bit of rain, had a cold front roll through the state here earlier today, and got a little bit of rain, not a whole lot. I think there was a little bit more severe weather to the southeast of where I'm at, and then they had some severe weather kind of northwest yesterday from where we kind of. Yeah, I missed some of that, but got a little bit of moisture, which was kind of nice. So, but N5NT from KB4SBY.
Okay, you're up to an S4 right now, and this antenna may not be pointing just in the correct direction, but that's okay. Okay, let's see. The club station that I take care of is Nancy Mexico 5 Hotel, NM5H. And its 1010 number is 68588. 68588. So that gives you two new 1010 numbers to stick in your log. And the topic of our net tonight is going to be my article that I write in the for the 1010 News. And since I'm talking about it. It will be published on the 1010 website tomorrow. The due date for the our articles to get into the 1010 News is tomorrow. So I always wait until the actual date that I have to turn it into my big editor, because I put things like the solar flux numbers in my article, et cetera, et cetera. And anyway, uh, it'll be posted on the 1010 website tomorrow, and you'll be able to pick it up, et cetera, et cetera. There's been about 15 people that have been 1010 members that have been operating the last 3 months, and there's not much coming up in the way of new DX. Bouvet Island is not until November of this year. Ethiopia is going to be active by one of our members. The station in Ethiopia is Echo Tango 3 Alpha Alpha, and it doesn't have a 1010 number. The operator of that station, it will be K4 Zulu W, and others. The locals that he's trained there aren't members, but Ken ZW has to be the one that you will work there. Anyway, there's not a whole lot of 1010 news. We have another 1010 member who is well known for 1010 who died that I talk about in my article. Okay, now I've been talking for a minute here. Let me be quiet and listen to see if anybody else would like to check into the net tonight. This is Nancy 5 Mike Tango in Houston, Texas.
Whiskey 3 Golf Mike Tango.
Okay, sorry the remote station's a little bit slow for me tonight. Whiskey 3 Golf Mike Tango, and there was a double that wasn't quite as strong as GMT. So welcome to the Houston net tonight. And I guess I could type that in so I can know. It's tough when you got to run the net, work the station, and type things into the computer. Russ, I don't know I think we've worked before. It sounds familiar. I know you're a 1010 member because I just typed it into the into the good program that tells me that you're a member. So W3GMT, Russ, go ahead, please. N5 Mike Tango. Hang on. Go ahead, Russ. W3GMT, N5MT.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't quite sure exactly which way you wanted to go with this. This is W3GMT. My name is Russ. You have that information. And I'm in South Carolina. And you guys are coming through here just very nicely here this evening. Nice to hear the 10-meter band open. You're anywhere between an S5 to S8 with a QSB, and I believe you have my 1010 number is 41095. 41095, and I just wanted to ask you when the 1010 contest might be on. Over.
Okay, Russ. Roger, Roger. We've worked about 3 times in the past. I worked you all when I was in Houston, Texas. I'm on a remote station. I'm physically in Louisiana, and I use the remote station to talk back with the Houston group. There is a 1010 QSO party coming up this weekend. It's one of the not well-known QSO parties. And I'm trying to find the name of the QSO party. I want to get it correct because it involves talking on PSK. And, it's called the Open Season QSO Party. Open Season QSO Party, June 4th and 5th. And it's, I think, PSK only. So you got to have a program to be able to transmit PSK, and there's no FT8 this weekend. The month after this is going to be the the Weak Signal QSO party on July the 9th and 10th. The open season this coming weekend is June the 4th and 5th, and that's PSK. And then Weak Signal is going to be FT8, FT4, JT65 and JS8. Most of the people that enter the weak signal QSO party in July just use FT8 and don't use the other ones. So the summer phone QSO party is probably the one you're talking about, is August the 6th and 7th. So that's 2 months away in August. Then the 10 the sprint is October 10th, and that's a one-day event in October 10. So hope that answered your question.
Yeah, it sure did, and thank you very much for the information. And my apologies, I don't have your name. On a quick break, can you give me your name, please?
The name is Mike, 1010 number 24949 in Texas. Over.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, I don't have any kind of computer logbooks in front of me here. Everything is out in another room for business purposes. I just still do the old paper and pencil logbooking entries and such. So you'll have to excuse me if we've worked before and I don't recall. Well, great. Yeah, actually, I was looking for the information about the August 6th and 7th, and actually it's the October 10th. Which is a day after my birthday, so that should be a pretty good reminder. I know there's other stations waiting, Mike. Just wanted to get that information. You're really pounding through here. Really good. I don't even have my preamp on, and you're peaking over an S9. So whatever you're using sounds good. I'll let you carry on, Mike. 73s, and thank you very much for the QSL and all your information. N5MC, W3GMC.
Roger, Russ. I'm going to turn you over to one of the stations that's out west of me here in the Houston area. And we've got another guy that's floating around. So we'll see if we can get you a couple more in here. W5TKZ, W5TKZ, do you copy, Russ? Go ahead. Roy, over. Okay, 4 Yankee Victor Whiskey. What's the call again? Over. Okay, I've got your call, Gail, as WB4YVW, and I'll type you into the computer here in just a minute. And hang on a second. Let me see if I can get Roy back on frequency. He may not hear me because of the antenna. W5TKZ, Roy, do you copy the stations out of town? Like to give them a call? Over. Okay, Roger. Gail, give me your 1010 number one more time, please. Over.
Yes, 11590. 11590. That's from about 50 years ago. And my call is Whiskey Bravo number 4, Yankee Whiskey. Over.
Okay, I think I've got it. Okay, and I got your 1010 as 11590. And let me type some stuff into the computer here and try to catch up with everything. My helper is not on frequency tonight, so I've got to do all the good stuff here. Anyway, okay, I got your call correct, and trying to do talk on a remote station. Log contacts and use a 1010 database can get frustrating sometimes, guys. Anyway, okay. Roy on the other side of town is not copying you guys, but I've got one more station who might be able to copy you, so hang on for a second. KJ5Y, Pat, are you listening and would like to talk to either of the guys that are out of town? Go ahead, Pat. Okay, Roger, Roger, Pat. And let's see. I was doing a bunch of typing here, and Russ, I think you got my club station, Nancy Mike 5 Hotel.
8588 is the 1010 for that one. And I also wanted to give Gail that number, 68588 on my club station, Gail, for Nancy, Mexico 5 Hotel. And trying to get all of these computer programs synced up here. Come on, come on. Oh, I know what's the matter here. Oh, computer program. The guy who wrote my computer program is not available anymore. And there we go. It was fussing about the county. Let me shut up for a minute. Any other check-ins for the net? And Gail, did you get the information you needed over?
Right.
Okay, Roger, Roger. The break. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Mike, this is Russ, W3PMT. I'm hearing W5TKZ very well here. I don't think I have him logged in as a new, could be a new 1010 number.
Okay, he said he was having problems hearing, so he's probably he has a rotatable antenna, so he should have a good signal towards you. So go ahead and give him a call.
Yeah, Whiskey 5 Tango, Tango Kilo Zulu, W5 TKZ, you copy, W3 GMT, Whiskey 3 Golf Mike Tango.
Whiskey 3 Golf Mike Tango, W5TKZ. Yes, I copy you now.
Okay, great. My name is Russ. I'm in Charleston, South Carolina, with a 1010 number of 41095. $410.95. Over.
Roger, Roger, Russ. I copied 41095. And my name is Roy, Romeo Oscar Yankee. I am obviously in Texas. My 1010 number is 76490. 76490. Copy?
I sure do copy, Roy. W5TKZ, Roy. I didn't get the location, but that's okay. Copy number 76490. $764.90, correct?
QSL, QSL.
Thank you very much, Roy. Thank you, Mike.
Roger, Roger, Russ. And just put him down for Texas. He's, Roy is probably about 20 miles from this antenna. He's on the west side of Houston. He's not, I think his physical address might be Richmond, Texas, but put him down for Texas, and that will be fine for 1010 purposes. Okay, anybody else listening to us would like to check into the Houston ShotNet? Don't have to be a 1010 member. This is Nancy 5 My Tango.
Whiskey 0, Alpha, Alpha Victor.
Kilo Charlie 0, Lima, Kilo Victor.
Okay, I think it was a triple. I only got 2 call signs written down. W0 Alpha Alpha Victor. I copied you. KC0 Kilo, Lima Kilo Victor. I believe I copied you. And somebody else in the Houston area, I heard you say your location, but I didn't catch the call sign. So the local, please try again.
Yeah, Mike, now I was thinking antenna your way a little bit. See if we can talk to W5UTR in Cyprus.
The station that came back to me, you're really weak. Let me see. W5WES, is that you in Baytown by chance? Is that you, West? Over.
Okay,
No,
Mike.
I think both of the stations that I copied without any trouble. And W0 Alpha Alpha Victor, let me try to pick you up first, and then I'll try to pick up the other station after that. And the antenna is pointing up to the north right now. Looks like Pat's taking care of it for me. W0AV and 5 Mike Tango, go ahead.
Yeah, name here is Kyle, Kilo Yankee Lima Echo, and I'm about 90 miles north of Springfield. Your net is one I've never heard, but you're booming in here at 5.9 solid.
Okay, Roger, Kyle. And I believe you're in Missouri. This is our weekly 1010 net for our local members in the Houston area, and we accept anybody that wants to check into the net. And if you're a 1010 member, you've got a 1010 number possibly. So if you are a member, let me know, Kyle. Oh, go ahead. Okay, Roger. The band's moving around a little bit, Kyle. You're about a 5 and 3, 5 and 4, and then the audio dropped down a little bit, so the band's up and down. The solar flux right now is only about a 98, and so it gets kind of tough after. No, it's not quite. Yeah, it is sundown. That's right. Sundown's about 8:15 here. So anyway, the band starts to move around when we're calling this net, and people check in, and then sometimes you don't get a chance to get to them. So anyway, name is Mike, and location is Houston, Texas, where the antenna is located. So glad to have you. Let me pick up the other station. Kilo Charlie 0 Lima Kilo Victor, I believe. Go ahead and try it. Over.
Well, good evening. This is Kilo Charlie 0 Lima Kilo Victor. Your last pass was a little bit low, but I was still able to copy you. You're coming here in the state of Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, with right now with a 5.5, but when I first copied you, you were a strong 5.7, 57. Yourself?
Roger, QSL.
QSL for 5 and 7, 5 and 5. Okay, and you're also 5 and 4, 5 and 4. I think maybe the antenna that we're using on this remote station's maybe just a little bit off, but that's okay. We copy you okay. And if you are interested in 1010, the website for 1010 is www.ten-ten.org. The 1010 organization has been around for 59, almost 60 years, and the theme of the club is to promote activity on 10 meters to keep the band active. So anyway, we're here on Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock local time, and you're welcome to join in whenever. And I missed your name, KC0LKV. What's your name, please?
Sure, no problem. The handle of the year is Andrea, Alpha November Delta Romeo Echo Alpha, and I do appreciate. I do have the website pulled up. It's a very nice organization. That's how I started in NA radio, 10 meters. Well, 11 meter with CB, but 10 meter after that. So I'll definitely keep an eye on it. Thank you very much, and back to net. KZ0LKG.
Roger, Andre. Very good. Okay, to become a member, you need to talk with 10 of us that are members, and copy down the usual, the name, the state, and the membership number. Once you talk with 10 people, you can come back to the website and put all the information in and join as a member. So, okay, I'm looking for a couple of other Houston stations, and let me see if I can try to find them. We've got a new member, Whiskey 5, Whiskey Echo Sugar. His name is Wes. If you're copying Wes, please check into the net. Over. Okay, don't hear Wes. N5XZ, are you on frequency? N5NT? Okay, don't hear Al. KJ5Y and 5MT, Pat, are you back on frequency? Roger, Roger. Okay, thanks, Roy. Not Roy. Thanks, Pat. KJ5, no, that's Pat. I'm getting call signs confused. Let me look back here where I'm supposed to be. W5TKZ, Roy, have you got anything else that you want to call or any other information? Or did you do anything for Memorial Day? Go ahead, Roy.
N5MT W5TKZ, negative, Mike. Just want to say have a safe holiday, and we will talk to you next week. W5TKZ is clear, 7-3.
Okay, are you going to be in the Zoom meeting on Thursday? Over.
Roger, I'll be there.
Okay, thanks, Roy. 7-3, have a good week. W5TKZ, we'll see you Thursday in 5MC. Okay. Guys, I got to make some final adjustments to the article that I'm writing and try to get that off to my editor here pretty soon. So unless somebody else has got something that they need to be brought up for the net, I'm going to listen one more time, and we're probably going to close the net up here just in a few minutes. So anybody else like to check in 5MC? Kilo Bravo 1 Yankee Mike.
N0 Mike Tango Whiskey, Kansas City, just listening in.
Okay, there was two of you that time. I copied KB1 Yankee Mike and Mike Tango Whiskey, maybe a 0 Mike Tango Whiskey, so it didn't copy it. This is Nancy 5 Mike Tango. I'm in Houston, Texas, using a remote station. And the 1010 number, if you're trying to collect it, is 24949. So KB1 Yankee Mike, go ahead, please, N5MT.
N5MT from KB1 YM. Thank you very much. We're just outside of St. Louis, Missouri. At one time, I had a 1010 number, I think, back in the mid to late 70s. But that was under a different call, so I don't know that that would necessarily apply anymore. Go ahead. N5MT from KB1 Yankee Mike.
I believe it's Doug. Doug, the 1010 database has been updated. And I believe you don't know what your 1010 number is. I was catching bits and pieces of it. Doug, KB1 Yankee Mike, your 1010 number is 7550. They've got you located in West Hartford. Golly, you got to be right next to the league, Connecticut. Is that information correct, Doug? Over.
N5MT from KB1 Yankee Mike. As of about a year ago, I've moved out to the St. Louis, Missouri area, St. Louis, Missouri. So that's interesting, though. I didn't realize that the 1010 number would carry forward. N5MT from KB1 YM.
Roger, Doug. Yeah, I'm one of the volunteers, and I write the DX article for 1010, so I've got a database, and you're in it. Yep, I see even your previous call, WB2JWM. So anyway, no, your 1010 is good for life, Doug. If you want to participate in contests and have your score count, then you have to have your dues paid. But the way you stand right now,
if you went to China or some DX country and got on the air legitimately, you could give out your 7550 because it's yours for life. And my 1010 number is 24949. 24949 is my 1010 number. So Mike in Texas, and even though I'm on a remote station and physically in another state, I have to use Texas as where the antenna is that I'm transmitting from. See what's all everything does?
Yeah, Roger, very good. Let's see, I didn't write down your name, please. Go ahead.
The name here is Mike. And the other thing that I take care of is a club station. The club is Nancy Mike 5 Hotel. NM5H is my club. And the 1010 for the club is 68588. The club got started at the location I used to work at, and now I'm retired. Go ahead, Doug.
Okay, very good, Mike. Very good indeed. So good signal up here today. It's the first time I've been on 10 meters making any contact in many, many years. So, all right, that's about all we've got for today. Thank you very much, N5MT from KB1YM.
Okay, Roger, Roger. Yep, I've been doing the volunteer for 1010 for about 30 years, and it's interesting. I'm the guy who's got all the DX knowledge, so I write about it, and that's what I've got to take care of here for get to my big editor with my due date tomorrow. So I've got to finish my article up. Okay, let me pick up one more station that I've got written down, a partial call for. I believe it's 0 Mike Tango Whiskey. Give me the whole call and name, and I believe you're also possibly in Missouri. MTW, go ahead.
Yeah, this is N0 Mike Tango Whiskey in Kansas City, and I was just listening in. The band seems to go up and down, but you're giving me a 5x9 signal right now.
Okay, well, just like I was talking about a while ago, 10 meters is starting to fade at this time of the night for us down here in Five Land. Things are moving around. The flux is not real high. Flux is only at a 98. So we've got just enough to make things happen. I'm running about 400 watts with this remote station, and the antenna has got several dB gain on it, so that's the reason why I said you're being able to hear me. So, okay, at this time, the propagation is fading. We're here every Tuesday night at 0100 UTC, UTC time. If anybody wants to pick up a 1010 number, keep looking around for other stations and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and close the net. And we had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We had 12 check-ins tonight. So anyway, thanks for the Houston group that was on frequency and the out-of-town stations. Always like to talk out of town and talk DX hi-hi. So we'll be back again a week from tonight. Good night, everybody. This N5MT closing the net at 2:58? Was it 1:58? I think it's 1:58. I think my clock is messed up. Okay, good night, everybody. N5MT 73.
Late check-in. 73, Mike. You did a great job. Late check-in, Mike.
Go ahead, Mr. L.
Yeah, sorry, something come up and I couldn't get in at 8 o'clock. So this is N5XZ, Al in Texas, 1010 number 4530, and Houston shot 159, VT1828. The club call is KL5DX, Stroke Whiskey 5, 1010 number 74961, Houston shot L203, and Connie's call, KC5VHH, 77085. And I forgot the Houston shot number, but I'll look it up in a second. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, Roger. Things happen. It's been busy tonight. If you heard anybody out of town, the last one that checked in was from Missouri. So anyway, everything working okay? Did you have a good holiday? Over. Hang on. Go ahead.
Yeah, holiday was fine. You know, I did a lot of yard work. That's mostly what I did. But everything was great. How about you?
Yep, Roger. The remote's a little bit slow tonight, or either that or my computer's a little bit slow. Hi. Let's see, 12, 13, 14, so we had 15 check-ins tonight. Where's the, there's my total. I'm going to put down 15. Let's see, I think I updated you about Jim Hardy last week. Yeah, that's right. We did that on our Thursday lunch together. So anyway, I've just about got my DX article finished, and I haven't put in the solar flux numbers yet. Looks like the flux for the last 2 days has been about 98, maybe 3 days for 98. Last Saturday it was 114, so the number has come down, and the big number for last month was 180. So anyway, had a little bit of problem again with FT8. I don't know if it's a setting in the Yaesu radio or if it's a setting in FT8 on the computer, but the audio changes, and all of a sudden I have no audio to transmit FT8. So I'm scratching my head again. It's the same thing that happened 2 weeks ago. So I've got a buzz. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Are you on FMH or GMB?
I'm on FMH.
Okay. The right way, it's pointed due north right now, but my noise level is really high. I did talk to the new center point guy. He said he located it, up at the end of the street, but I guess it hasn't been fixed yet.
Okay, Roger. Okay. Rolled in and rolled out. Anyway, put out a call for if you could turn your antenna to Baytown and see if Wesley's on frequency. Did he ever answer your email that you sent him? Did you two guys know each other? Over.
No, I don't know him. I do hear a station in Tennessee. Stand by 1 second. And I never got an answer from Wes. So what was this call again? W5WES or something?
Roger, W5WES, right. Yeah, the remote's acting up a little bit, so go ahead.
Yeah, W5WES. It's probably too late now. W5WES. This is N5 X-ray Zulu. Go ahead. Yeah, you got a lot of hum there. Stand by. Let's see, he's at 73 degrees. Let me turn the beam to 73, but won't make that much difference. W5WES, Wesley, are you there? N5 X-ray Zulu. Okay, who's the station in Tennessee? Yeah, we talked on August 2nd, 2015. How about that? That's the last time we talked, over.
Wow. I got a supply order. I just got a home in this one. I can't do much more.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, too.
Hopefully it'll be here in 2 days, so I hope the band stays up. Okay, just follow me down. I'm on PR here.
All right, very good. Thanks for checking in, Tom. And, let's see, we must have worked in a contest back then. Do you have a 1010 number, Tom? I guess he shut down. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, Roger, Roger. Okay, Pat was helping out earlier. I thought he had switched off maybe to bowling or something like that, because he was able to adjust the antenna for me while I was still talking a while ago. So anyway, Pat still may be listening on frequency. Pat, you still there? Over.
Okay, well, this is I turned the compression down. This radio I calibrated to within about 10 hertz or 5 hertz, and I'm right on 28,488 right now. QSL? Okay, yeah, I was kind of tuning Mike in, but yeah, so I'm right on the nose right now, and there's a method where you can use WSJT to calibrate K3, probably maybe any radio, but there's a method you can use it to calibrate your radio, and you can get it, really within a few hertz. So right now I usually am within 4 or 5 hertz of what's his name, Roby, who told me about this method. So we're within a few hertz of each other. So I know it's a pretty good method. Over. It looks like Australia's still coming in. I'm going to swing the beam that way. Stand by. It worked pretty good, and the setup that you had going, I think, worked pretty good, even with the problems with the connectivity. But I think it worked all right. There's something really odd about your audio too, Pat. I don't know what it is. It's like it's compressed in some way, but not like a regular compressor. Yeah, it could be. Sound like some echo in there too. Yeah, my noise is still S4, S5. That new guy, Greg Young, he said he's located the noise, but when you do that, it still takes some time for them to actually fix it.
Yeah, it took them a while to get VFD fixed, but yeah, I've seen in the YouTube video that you guys see that here's it's good enough. You know, you sound you can work it over right now, but go back a few minutes, you know, so yeah, maybe you want to but you like to
Are you on a? What kind of mic are you using?
It's with Carl's headset.
Just doesn't sound like. I mean, it sounds like you, but it sounds like it's going through a tube or something.
Yeah, I can hear myself. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got really good audio reports with this thing first. First got it. That guy in Canada vetted it for me. AAA, VA1 or VA3, AAA. Got it listed on. Can't take this thing. You don't even have to.
Roger. Yeah, I went ahead and bought me this is an HP gaming headset. Not that that means anything to me, but you know, it's all tricked out with lights and stuff. So it was cheap. It was on sale, and it completely covers your ears, and that's what I wanted.
Yeah, this got some pad. Maybe it's a backscatter or something. But yeah, I've got too many headsets. If we got plugged USB port, it has to reinitialize and get the relaunch plug.
Well, I sure hope we can get this noise fixed here. Well, look, I'm not gonna hold it. I gotta go down the kitchen and help clean up dinner. Honestly, being that we had Monday off, I completely forgot it was Tuesday, and I completely forgot about the net until right about 9 o'clock, and that's when I came up here. So I just thought, I guess in my head it was still Monday, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought it was Tuesday. I was really good. That was into my cell phone. I don't know. I think I just got reconnected on this thing. I moved minutes went off. Oh man, I already broke it.
I don't know. I'm going to swing the beam down your way real fast. And I wish this thing had a DVR in it. I could record you and play it back to you. I still got this other radio here. I'm going to send it to Elecraft. Maybe I can pull the DVR out of it and put it in the one that I borrowed from you.
Yeah. Well, I hear myself on FMH pretty good. He's got the antenna over there. Kind of beams at me, it looks like. Looks like mine's still on too. But yeah, I switched gears. I switched it around and sounds better like this. I mean, I've got the boom on the right side. It's good left side. I guess it's about the same.
Yeah, for some reason, where are you at GMD?
Yeah, let me switch that for
Man, my noise is like S5 now. Jesus. That's terrible for 10 meters. Well, I'm turning the beam back to GMD now. I can barely copy you. I guess the front to back and front to side is pretty good on this thing.
Yeah, I can hear you pretty good on this one. Let's turn this one more towards Richmond. GMD was about 25 degrees. So probably needs to go like 60 degrees. I just take care of this thing. I just cringe every time thinking about that big beam on that old bitty road.
Yep, I understand. Well, I can hear you. You're a lot louder now, but it's still got that I don't know. Do you have some sort of audio equalization turned on or something? It's still got this kind of like that echoey type sound to it, and you know, it's just weird. Anyhow, I gotta run. I gotta go downstairs and finish cleaning up from dinner. So let me let you go, and we can explore the audio at another time. KJ5Y from N5XZ.
Yeah, I could go ahead and put one of these other headsets on and try. All right, 73. Talk to you guys later. Anybody else up there want to give me an audio report? I'm here. I'm not checking out yet. KJ5Y.
Hey, Pat, did you hear anything from Bob Hardy?
No, let me check my email real fast. I sent him another email right before the net. You'll see a flip of it. Definitely that board. I took it apart, checked the relay boards. Everything appears to be fine, except for that PCB in the jack. Leave it run. So that CPU board's going to be expensive.
All right. Well, let me know. Let me know what it costs. I'll have to, I'll find the money. Thanks a lot, Pat. Talk to you later. KJ5Y, N5XZ, 73. Okay, hold on. Let me give this guy a quick signal report. The W3 station, this is November 5 X-Ray Zulu. Go ahead.
Tango. Just want to get a quick report. Name here is Russ, RUSS. I'm in Charleston, South Carolina. Coming through really nice 5.9 with great audio.
Okay. Well, I had the beam pointed at Australia, and I just put it in the 180 mode. So hopefully that made a little bit of difference. It's N5 X-Ray Zulu. The name is Al, and I'm in Richmond, Texas, QSL.
QSL, Al. That sounds great. Yeah, I heard you with the other station in there. I just want to drop in here and say hello before going QRT for the evening. You're peaking almost 10 over S9 since you rotated the antenna. Running a TS990, 800 watts to a hex beam at 30 feet.
Okay, real good. Well, you might get a signal report or give one to Pat, KJ5Y. He's on a much bigger antenna. He's maybe pointed kind of at you right now. So, but thanks for the report. You're also 5.9 QSL.
Okay, thank you very much, Al. I didn't get Pat's call, but Pat, if you can hear me, do you copy? W3 Golf Mike Tango.
X-rays.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Al or Pete or Pat. He's intelligible. I can't understand a word he's saying there. His audio's